Alright, so the famous Christian pastor Rick Warren once said, God changes caterpillars into butterflies, sand into pearls, and coal into diamonds, using time and pressure. He is working on each of you too. Rick Warren's quote has always stuck with me because as a young Christian, I too feel that I'm still a work in progress. Today I would like to share with you my personal faith journey as a follower of Christ. And how 3 specific moments in my life have helped to shape my relationship with God today. First, I will share with you my experience growing up in a traditional Catholic family. Next, I will take you back to a time in my life when I really doubted God and struggled to find His presence in my life. Finally, I will share with you what my relationship with God is like today. Now let me begin my spiritual journey by sharing with you where my life as a Christian all began. Growing up in a Catholic home provided me with a basic foundation of faith, but I did not feel a genuine connection to Christ. Coming from a very traditional Catholic Latino family, my parents accepted Christ into my life at baptism shortly after my birth. I attended Catholic school from kindergarten through my senior year of high school, where I participated in attending weekly Mass, received the sacraments of Holy Communion and Confirmation. While I lived my life as a Christian, I did not always feel like I was really walking the walk. My faith felt more like acts of fulfilling traditions than a real relationship with God. Now that I have shared with you my experience growing up in a traditional Catholic home, let us now take a look at a period of my life when I began to doubt God. After graduating high school, I faced a difficult time throughout my first years of college, which ultimately led me to really doubt God's role in my life. I moved away to a university where I felt like I just didn't fit in. I felt lost, insecure, and very distant to God. I was confused and unsure as to what I wanted to do with my life and career, and felt like I had no one to turn to, including God. It was during this time that my father was diagnosed with colon cancer, and I felt like God had really deserted me. I dropped out of school and moved home. Though my dad's health improved over the next 2 years, I still struggled to discover God in my life. Now that I've shared with you the time when I doubted God's presence in my life, let me share with you what my relationship with God is like today. Today my relationship with God has improved, but I'm still growing in my faith journey. This past year, my fiancée Carly was diagnosed with breast cancer, which completely shook my personal world. This was an especially defining moment in my life because just as I was beginning to start my life with someone, we were suddenly being faced with a great challenge. This time, I decided that instead of doubting God, I would turn to Him for comfort. I knew that I had to be strong and trust in God's plan. I began to pray more and more, and my spirit was awakened. While I am still working on my relationship with God today, I know He is present throughout my life. In conclusion, today I've shared with you my personal faith journey by identifying 3 particular moments in my life and in my walk with God. I began by giving you a glimpse of my experience of growing up in a Catholic home, which helped me to identify my beliefs at a young age, but did not really mean a whole lot to me at the time. In my freshman year of college, I faced a difficult challenge when my father became ill, and I began to doubt God's presence in my life. After my fiancée got sick this past year, my relationship with God is stronger than ever, as I realize that God is present in my life. But it is my choice whether or not to embrace Him. The one thing I really want to leave with you guys is never lose faith in God, even when times get rough, and to trust in His plan and know He is there with you.